ROM eSports League. ROM eSports League.
Just testing my mic, just testing my mic. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. ROM eSports League going live.
ROM eSports League. 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 eSports League. ROM 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 eSports League.
How we doing? We have a big day today, man. Big day. We are live streaming our final match of our Madden 20 Hall of Fame tournament, and that's going to be tipping off very soon. Who we have competing? Well, we have a few people competing, just a couple. We have Shocker 360, and Shocker 360 is a very, very good professional, in my opinion, a very, very good professional Madden 20 player. And the reason why I say he's a professional Madden 20 player is because this man has a Twitch channel, and I was just briefly going over looking through his videos on Twitch, and this man has some decent, extremely extraordinary content. And he has a lot of views, to say the least. But his talent, I was looking through a couple of his matches with the countdown that we had here, 10-minute countdown, and this man matches were really, 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 really good. So I'm actually shocked that I came across Shocker 360 is his name, and he's going to be competing with Rehab. I'm sorry, not Rehab. It is. Let me pull it up because I don't want to be giving out the wrong gamer tag. Rehab. So he's going to be competing against Rehab. Rehab is a decent player, and the reason why I say decent because he really doesn't have too much content out there for him, and he really doesn't do the live streaming thing. So opposed to Shocker, but Rehab, we're going to take a look at his profile real quick. Rehab, his player profile. His name, obviously, game tags Rehab from Wilmington, Delaware. Favorite team is the Philadelphia Eagles, and he loves playing NBA 2K as his other game. So Rehab is a legit Madden 20 player. The details he was explaining to me while we were getting ready and discussing his tournament that he was coming up to this weekend. He was saying to me that he was very excited about competing in the tournament, and he was really pleased that there were leagues out there that were hosting free tournament. And I said, there's going to be a lot more leagues, believe it or not, that are going to be hosting a lot more tournaments that are free. But we were the front ones. We were the cutting edge league that was ahead of the game. After talking to a few of our partners, and we decided to make that more available now, opposed to in the summertime, because that's what they wanted to do is make some of the tournaments that different leagues that they were partnering with be available in the summertime, because that's when school is really coming toward end. Even though we're all sitting home in this hiatus, and school is still going on remotely. Obviously, school is still going on, so they don't have the ability to have enough people competing in these tournaments in the day-to-day time, opposed to the summertime, where summer series and our summer series is going to be picking up in June, and a lot of other leagues out there that are going to be picking up as well in the June time frame. So we were one of, if not the first league to start hosting these free tournaments, partnered by a handful of our partners, and we're happy that we were able to compete and provide this to our clients and also the gamers out there. We know there's a lot of gamers who are sitting home playing video games with probably friends and family, but how about you join tournaments and win money, cash, by just actually literally signing your name to a registration form and joining tournaments. So we're going to be starting soon. We're going to be checking in with our two competitors, Shocker 360. Let me just make sure that is correct. Yes, Shocker 360, and also Rehab. And Rehab just checked in, and we just got confirmation that he is loading into the game. And he's going to be competing with Shocker 360. And I'm very excited for this tournament. The reason why I'm very excited, this is our first official ROM eSports League tournament, and we are now coming to our first final match, where it has a payout on PS4 for $100. And also, we had breaking news from our partner at HyperX. They're going to be throwing in a HyperX Cloud headset, a brand new Cloud HyperX headset, to the winner of the tournament as well. And whoever it is, they're going to not only walk away with $100 in their pocket, but also a brand new HyperX cloud headset. And that is also thanks to our partner at HyperX. And we really appreciate our partnership that we have with them. And we pray, we don't pray, but we hope that they continue to provide great technology and also rewards to those for the players that compete in our tournament. So without further ado, we're going to take a quick break. We just started, but we want to make sure the players are all set up and everything on their platforms, and they're joining the games and everything. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to play a few commercials for our partners, because that's part of our contract agreements with these guys, and it helps us fund not only our esports league, but also helps you guys whenever we have tournaments to give you these free things, and also this technology that's part of the giveaways, part of the winners that join these tournaments. So without further ado, let's go do a quick commercial break, and we'll be back, and we're going to be checking with these two competitors to make sure that they're ready and to start this final match, and we'll be back in a short, quick moment. So stay tuned, guys.
ROM eSports League. ROM eSports League. ROM eSports League. ROM eSports League.
All right, we are back, and we are setting up right now. So, let me just check here. All right, perfect. So, all right, they're all set. So we're gonna do the coin toss live right on our stream. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is heads. That is heads. And that is tails. We're gonna do the toss right now. Back up my mic. Okay, lift it up. Tails. So that means Shocker has won the toss. Shocker has won the toss, so he's going to be the home team. Mind you, we're going to go over our rule set for our Madden 20 tournament. Our rule set is 5-minute corners. It's going to be played on all Madden. Accelerated clock will be off. Fatigue will be on. So that's the rule set for. It's a very self-explanatory, right to the point. 5-minute quarters, all Madden. Accelerated clock is off, and fatigue is on. So that's our rule set for our tournament. And Shocker will be our home team, and Rehab will be the away team. So based off of that, they're setting up the match right now, and we're going to see who's going to come out as the winner of this tournament. So another thing you do want to keep in mind that part of our rule set that if we get past halftime and a dispute is initiated based off of the fatigue being on, that will automatically make that valid and that dispute invalid, and that will not be accepted as part of a legit dispute with the tournament and our league operations. And also part of our rule set, I forgot to mention that no fake kicks or punts will be allowed, and if the ball is turned over, the rule is voided. So there will be no fake punts, no fake kicks, and if the ball is turned over, that rule is voided. So that's our rule set. They're setting up the match now. I'm super excited. Our first tournament is finally coming to a completion. We have our Xbox One tournament tomorrow. So for all those who are competing on our Xbox One tournament, please visit us. Please visit us or visit our tournament bracket at Smash GG, and you will search for ROM eSports League, and we will have our scheduling for all those who are competing in our Xbox One tournament tomorrow. That starts and kicks off at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right? We had an issue earlier today where a couple players didn't know what time zone, but clearly in the Smash GG website that we set up, per league operations, we set all the timestamps to Eastern Standard Time because that's where our building is, and that's where our league is being. That's where we're hosted out of on Eastern Standard Time. So, mind you, if you're competing tomorrow, look out for those brackets on our Smash GG ROM eSports League page, or you can go to our homepage, romesportsleague.com, click on the link, and you can get the bracket right there as well. That tournament, Xbox One, is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will be streamed right on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube as well. And that's that for our Xbox One. So, we're ready, guys. I'm super excited. They're setting up, they're getting the party chat going here. and we're about set. So let's go to that stream there. We're setting it up right now. So we're gonna sit tight and see what happens here. So what tournaments do you guys want to see? I wanted to open it up to the audience as well. We did a survey early on, and I believe it was March. Our business, our co-founder Naveed, he did a survey early March. But I want to hear from you guys, whoever's tuning in on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. What other tournaments do you guys want to see? We know we heard COD was a big one. Which I think we're probably going to do, but that's still up in the air. And we're also thinking about Rocket League is another big one we had good feedback for. And then also we had feedback for, I'm trying to pull up the survey here, COD, Rocket League, Fortnite, COD again, 2v2, COD again, multiplayer 5v5, Overwatch was another one. So what do you guys think? Feel free to put it up in the chat what tournament you think we should host, and what tournament you think we should present to our partners to see if they're interested to pitch in and host or sponsor a particular tournament. The more data that we have and we can provide to them, the more likely we're probably going to get a sponsor or partnership with one of our sponsors or partnerships to sponsor whatever tournament that we're presenting to them. So we see on YouTube they're saying Overwatch, Fortnite, RB6, that's a new one. RB6 is a good one. 2K, I forgot to mention 2K. 2K, I think we're going to probably do a tournament. We got feedback that a 3v3 in my park was another big one, so we're probably going to do that. So I think we're probably going to do that sometime in May. Don't hold me to it, but I wanted to discuss it with a couple other people at our company to see if that's possible to do it on May. But that should be announced hopefully soon. So Shocker had an issue with his PS4, so we're waiting to see what he's going to resolve that. He just sent another invite, so we're going to sit tight. All right. Fortnite 1v1, best of 10 battle royales. I like that idea. That's a very good idea. Battle royale 1v1. Okay. 1v1 of 1v30 or what? Okay, I got you. Makes sense. All right. All right. I think he's setting it up now. Let's see what these guys are doing.
Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and twenties, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanna like me 'cause she can count it up. She try to be nosy and hit her leg. She like, girl, you can count. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep it score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist, but points of God. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big.
Are you ready for some football? Ladies and gentlemen, down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See,
They're having some technical difficulties on their end, guys. So they're just working through that. I see his video showing no camera. All right.
Put a change.
Ready? S-T-R-O.
Okay,
I ain't
there
come
we
to
go.
play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade what you early. I'm
Okay, he looks like he's playing with San Francisco, which is
man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my
just I don't know what to say about that, honestly. I don't. Let me see.
Never not on my grind. New York City time. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know. You ain't
All right, so Rehab is joining the
hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that.
stream, or not the stream, but the match shortly. So let's see, and then see who he picks, being the away team, and then we can start the Madden 20 Hall of Fame tournament final match. And this is single game elimination. That's another thing as well. Single game elimination. There's no best 2 out of 3. You get one game, one shot for the grand prize, which is $100, and a brand new HyperX Cloud gaming headset, and it's yours. And it looks like he's just joined, so we're gonna tune in, guys. We're gonna see who takes home jackpot. So Shocker is going with San Francisco, and we're seeing who Rehab decides to pick on this one. So let's see if we can get their game chat going as well.
big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that.
I think we should be able to.
Don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my what I do. Chase up the shoes, chase up the lace. What I do. Chase up the shoes, now what I do. Now what I do. Chase up the shoes.
All right, we got game chat going. Hopefully his internet holds up. And whoa, Rehab is going with the Kansas City Chiefs. And I think we all know why he's going with the Kansas City Chiefs, which I don't mind. I mean, you're going into the finals of the tournament, Madden 20 tournament, and this is the big leagues. This is where you get all the coins in the jackpot. Right? You get your $100, you get your HyperX gaming headset, brand new, and you didn't have to pay a time to join this tournament. So Another thing we do want to announce that there were a few people that was in our tournament today. There was a few people that was in our tournament today that
the NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Whatever source of technology that you use to sign up and register, it's going to be there. So, that's that. And unfortunately, we had a few people that were disqualified because they thought that their times did not match up. So, all right, disqualified because they thought that I can hear myself on my screen. Okay. All right. Shocker just made some changes. I didn't know what they were. Like co-production operator here in my house. What's up, East Texas? How you doing, baby? Thanks for joining the stream there over on Twitch. How you doing? Welcome to the Madden.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Supported by HyperX ROM eSports.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
What are some of the mind frames you guys go to? This was like a fun match of grades. Put it up in the chat. Well, Money, what's going on, baby? Thanks for tuning in over there on Twitch. Appreciate you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yellow! All right. Me and you all day. I'm coming.
On first down, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progression.
How's that? Is that better? I apologize.
Nick Bosa in there to drop him at sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third.
How's that? Is that better? I apologize if you guys
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. D Ford able to drop
My
him that
bad.
time for his second sack of the evening.
I see what you
Brandon,
guys
what I
were saying.
remember most about playing with guys
For all my
who knew how
Facebook
to rush the
family,
passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me.
let me
Just
know
long
if the
enough
volume
for
is
me to
good
get
on
there.
my Facebook
That's
stream.
exactly what happened on that play.
So there's a couple.
It's just a 32-yard
So with my
punt
setup, I
with no
have a few
return.
different
And
audio
the
options
Niners will
for
go
different
on
streams. So
offense.
let me know if
First
you guys
and
are
10.
hearing it. If it's too loud, and I will adjust it. But let me know if the volume is good for those who are tuning in on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube.
First and 10 now from the
DreamHack37
30.
says the volume looks good now. YouTube. How about Twitch? Twitch, is the volume good? Facebook, put it in the chat.
Georgia Southern man,
Let me
it's
know if the
Matt
volume is
Breida.
good. I think I
And he'll
found
slip
the
his
issue.
way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can
So
run
we had a
through.
couple
Didn't
things
happen
happen
on
there.
that play.
I don't know how Shocker got the ball back while I was messing around with that audio, but it looks like Shocker has the ball now, and it looks like Rehab is on defense. So
On
we're gonna
second
have to
down,
get
a
some
run with
rewind
Breida.
clips on what happened there. But wow, Shocker with the big
And he's free
on
going down
my
the side.
wow.
It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers.
Wow.
Matt Breida, 68 yards.
I can't believe I just witnessed what I
His
witnessed.
guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call. tacked
Shocker
on.
with what time? How long was that run?
After the roughing
That run
penalty
was
on
like,
the
what,
PAT,
60 yards?
Kickoff from 15 yards further upfield.
Shock, I'm telling you guys, Shocker, if
This
you
will be
look at
taken
his Twitch
very
profile,
And
on
some
Twitch,
good
he
coverage there
streams
by
a
the
lot
kick team as
on
they'll bring him
Xbox
down at the 16-yard
and
line.
Xbox, and I'm sorry, on PS4, and every stream that he has is him playing with the San Francisco 49ers,
The Chiefs
and I
offense
forget the
about
other team.
set
I
to
thought it was
begin
the
this
Bears.
drive. They punted
And
last
he's
time
just
they had it.
completely
What
dominating.
steps
So this
Trophy
dude
defense
might
to
be
take to make sure they don't do that
a
again.
top.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down.
That's sack.
Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Oh no.
D4.
Oh no, Rehab,
In there
you're in
again,
trouble,
yet
man.
Again, that is his third
Rehab,
sack tonight.
you gotta
They
step
can't
it up. You
figure
gotta
him
start
out.
scrambling, man. You gotta start cheating with Patrick Mahomes and start scrambling.
Pass protection has been a problem all
This is
night
looking.
long
This
as
is
they
looking.
come up
It ain't looking
facing
good.
a
It's only
second
the
and a
first
bundle.
quarter. Accelerated clock is off.
Now here's Mahomes. This is complete to
All right,
Watkins
slant
on a
route.
slant.
Picked it up about 13 yards.
Getting 10 back as that sets him
Got
up
6
for
more to
third
go.
down.
Third down.
You can see the time.
He's on the other
and
side of
thought
50,
that
so
they put
he's
into
going to
the
have to
passing
think
game
about punting
because
this
it was
ball if he
evident
doesn't
right
get it.
there. It looks
I
like
would
a
not
simple
try
pitch and
to
catch,
go for
but
this
you
on
and I
4th
both
down
know
and risk it.
that they have planned
Being
for
that this is
and
the
worked
final
hard
match,
to make it happen.
I would not want to risk going for it on 3rd down and perhaps turning over the ball on 4th. So here we go. 3rd and 6. Let's see what Rehab got.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Buying
I
time
figured
is
that.
left.
Oh!
He opted to go with a scramble.
He got
Gets 2
outran by,
yards, and now it's 4.
who was that? Defensive tackle. Wow. That's when that fatigue, man. That fatigue kicks in. They treat the CPU make sure that these players become human. So when you're running down the field like Patrick Mahomes, you're gonna get tired. Running sideline to sideline like that. So we got 4th down and 4, and it looks like Rehab is going with it. He going with the package of what? We don't know yet. He's still looking. He's still looking. He's risking it on this one, guys. It's 4th down and 4. You're on the other side of the 50-yard line,
They'll break the
and he's
huddle
going
and
for
go
it.
for it. This
He's
is
going with
4th
the
down.
what type of package? That's the 2 wide receiver,
They
2.
do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's
Oh
gonna
my
find
goodness!
And they worked this well upfield across the 45.
I was nearly picked off.
Pickup goes for 25. What a flip.
Oh
of the script.
my
From 4th down
goodness!
to
This is
first.
going to be a good game. This is going to be a good game. Good final match.
Throwing on 1st down
Oh.
is Mahomes. Down
He
goes.
lost
The
it again.
49ers get there.
He just
And
lost
a
everything that he
touchdown.
gained.
The defensive end will get credited for
2nd
the
and
sack.
20.
The amount of sacks
You got to
that
get
they
rid of that.
absorbed in
He
this
has to
game is
learn to
absolutely
hit
extraordinary.
that
Let's just face it. This
that
offensive
R3
line
and get rid of that ball,
cannot
man.
handle this
That
pass
R3
rush.
is something
It's been
crucial,
demonstrated
but you
time
got to
and
do
time
it.
again.
Now you're down 2.
To try again after the sack.
And he picks it up just like that.
And he'll get it down to the
What is
47
4 or 5,
here.
3 and 5,
Seems
3rd
as
and
if the
5.
passing attack starting to
This
heat
is
up
going
a
to be a
little
good
bit here
game,
in
man.
the
This is
second
coming down to
You
the
can
wire,
sense
and I think
and you can see the momentum.
if Shocker
Because
doesn't
now they're
start
reading
picking
the
up
patterns
these,
downfield, they're understanding the coverages.
if
they're
he
finding
don't
the
start
open
picking up
holes
these
in the
user
defense.
picks, because some of these can be easily user
Now
picks,
Mahomes.
like that one.
And
That
will
could have
be
been easily a user pick,
incomplete.
but
Great solid coverage there by the
4 for
Richard
5.
Sherman able to get a hand in.
I don't know.
On
What
third
would you
down
guys
so
do in
far
this
in
match? I
first
think he's
half.
going to obviously
Relatively
go
small
for it
sample
because
size,
he's
but
at the
they're now
what?
0 for 3.
The 45-yard line
Somewhere around
of
40%
San
on third
Francisco's
down for offenses.
49 or
So what's the
45-yard
answer to
line. So
this?
I don't
Either
know. I think he's going
convert
to go for
Or
it.
don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of
I
yards
would
on first
definitely
and
do
second down.
a 2 tight end, 2 wide receiver package on this one, and I would do some outlets to both sidelines for both of the tight
No
ends.
move to get the offense off the
And
field
it looks
here.
like he's going,
They
wow.
converted once on this drive on fourth.
doing the
They'll
full
go
package
again and
out,
try
man.
it once more.
Whoa! There you go.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Giving
Outside
the sack to
linebacker blitz.
227-pound linebacker Quan
Outside
Alexander.
linebacker blitz.
So their
That
first
cost
drive of the
turnovers
game
on
already
downs.
trailing, having given up points.
Wow.
A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Man,
Maybe
That's
the
tough.
big guy, the head coach
that's tough.
senses
Being
this is
down
gonna be a
7
shootout type
or
of a
07,
game. But
and
they've
that
gotta
happens
match
outside
them
line.
point for point,
Oh man,
as opposed
4th
to,
down
hey,
2.
we'll get them later.
I don't
Maybe he
know.
just has that sense,
This is
and
gonna
that's
be
why
a
he
tough
decided to
one.
go for it there.
This is gonna be a tough one. Let's see what Shocker does.
I got you.
Looks like he's going for play action. I know it's a running play.
Hey, gun. Stay at home.
On first down, here's Breida. And some space here. Past the 20.
Duh.
Touchdown.
This dude is unstoppable with running backs, man. He's one of those players that, bruh, I played several players like this, who's running backs. Whenever they run the ball, there's something different with the sticks when it comes to running the ball. These dudes who are nothing but runners, I don't care what rating your running back is, they will find a way to score because the way they remove, you can maneuver a running back on the PlayStation 4 with the sticks in a way that will throw off the defender that's coming towards you. No matter, even if you're controlling them manually, there's no way you're going to try to. There's no way you can tackle him. And this Shocker's one of those dudes, and man, it's going to be a tough. This is going to be a tough goal. I think honestly, in my personal opinion,
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10.
players like this
at
you
their
can't stop.
25-yard line.
Like players who throw the ball,
Now to throw. And this is
you
caught
can
by
stop him. But
Watkins.
Shocker,
And
he's
taken
something different
down,
with the
but
sticks,
able
and
to slip across
he's a
the
running back
35.
player.
Given
And
13
they're hard to
yards
stop
there
in
and a
tournaments.
Kansas
So
City first
it's
down.
gonna be tough. I'm not trying to call it now, but
Here's a first and
you gotta
10
wait and see.
at the
You gotta wait and
38.
see. First down and 10. He just Rehab just picked up the first down.
Mahomes to throw.
Another blitz.
Looking
Here's
for
your pick
Kelsey
down the
here,
middle.
but it's
That was a tough
intercepted.
ball.
Picked off at the 45. And a terrific
Man,
return
that was
as he
tough.
takes this thing
That
all
was
the
in
way
double
down
coverage
to the
too.
20-yard
Look at
line.
middle of the field. That was
He's
double
looking for
coverage.
his tight end Kelsey.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into
That's
the
a
hole in the
bummer.
zone, but those windows can open and
That's a
close
bummer.
quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not
Rehab
right,
got
you'll
some
see
picking up to
interceptions
do,
like
man.
that one right there.
He got some picking up to do. Woo! This is gonna be a tough game, man. This is gonna be a tough game, but he's taking it easy on the dome.
It's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. It's a nice pick up
He's
for
running it
12
back.
yards, and it gives him
You
a
gotta,
first and goal.
you gotta change up the D. That zone ain't working for you, man.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that'll
You
hurt
gotta get
the
stopped
average
there.
a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
You gotta switch up
That's
this D,
gonna
man.
wind
This
up a
D
loss
is
of a
not
full
working.
3
That zone
yards
coverage
on
is not
first
working.
down.
You gotta switch this up. This is the grand. This is finals, man. Ugh.
Second down and goal. Garoppolo.
Woo! That was I knew that was a user pick. I knew that was a user pick. What was he? Shocker. Bad decision, man. Same thing. Double coverage right in the middle. You know that's going to happen. And you know in Madden 20, the ball never hits the ground until the game says it hits the ground. And what I mean by that is no matter what you can do to try to see if trying to force the ball to hit the ground in Madden, all Madden players know ball never hits the ground until the game decides that the ball hits the ground. And there's a prime example. Ball tipped up 40 times, and it's a user pick. That happens every time in Madden. Tough, but you gotta take advantage of this opportunity. He's down to 14. You gotta drive down the field. Be smart with your passes. He's going with no back. Oh, another outside linebacker blitz. He's getting over this outside linebacker, man. This is crazy.
This offensive line flat cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again.
You got to get some help back there. Get your running back to help. Another blitz. He got punted. Punt it. He's not going. He can't go for this.
Normally, don't have a lot of empathy
He
for
can't
the
go
QB,
for this.
right?
There's
In
no
this
way.
case, definitely, he's been on constant duress this
Smart
entire
move.
game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
Smart move. This is how you know you're in a tournament. If you were playing this regularly out on Madden, you know, random opponent, a lot of people would go for it, right? This is a tournament. That's how you know we got legit players who are competing for real. They're not just, you know, giving up in the game. Even though he's down 0-14, he's not giving up in the game. And stuff like that, you know, our league is branded about rewarding players when they put in a legit effort and building competition in a formal way. And seeing things like that as a league owner, that's very happy. Makes me very happy. But yet again, 3 touchdowns, all running. That's tough, man.
Monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Rehab said he's cheating. Oh man.
Gold to add the extra point. And it is now
Shocker is.
21-0.
I said at the top of the stream, guys. Shocker is a good player, and man, he's a running player. He's a running back player, and in Madden 20, if you can master,
this will be taken short.
if you can master running with a running back in this game, you're unstoppable. You're 100% unstoppable. There's no way you can potentially lose, because this game it's built on the sticks, man. Honestly, if you find a play, if you can master running back and you're maneuvering them with the sticks on the controller, there's no way you can be stopped. And you can see here, this man is unstoppable. He's a running back player, and he's phenomenal, man.
For a big shot downfield.
0-21 right now, man. He's really even throwing the ball. So we see that, whoa!
Ultimate patience here.
Oh! Rehab! Oh my God! Wow! Bruh, that's the play of the game. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody say. That right there, that's why we got ROM eSports League. Plays like that. That right. Oh, he missed the field goal. Ah, man. That would have been a perfect. That would have been a perfect recap for the half. That right there, that has to be the play as of right now in the game. He broke a tackle. Then he came back with another stiff arm for, what is that, 75-yard run? Woo! Rehab, I don't know. Only if he didn't miss that field goal, it would be right up in par. I think this game would be right up in par. But he missed that field goal. It's still a 3-possession game, unless he comes back with a 2-point conversion. But as of now, still easily a 3-possession game. But what an amazing run, Rehab! Wow, I don't know. He looking like a player with the running back skills on the stick. So we gotta wait and see. This game is far from over. I'm not calling it, but you know, like I said, in my opinion, Shocker, he looking legit, man. He's looking like a professional player. His content, like I said, on his Twitch profile. Oh my goodness! Another one right before the head. This. I mean, what can you do? This dude is one of those players, man. I told y'all. There's no stopping a running back player on Madden 20. If you come up against a master runner on Madden 20 with the running back, you're not stopping. There's no way. Dang, man. That's tough.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gold now.
That's
to
tough.
kick it away.
How you doing, Ashley? Shout out to all my viewers on YouTube. We're gonna do a quick review on our platforms. YouTube, how you doing, Ashley? How you doing, Tucker? DreamHack, how you doing, baby? Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. On Twitch, how we doing, Mo? Thanks for tuning in. 71G. Ani, thanks for watching. Facebook, who we got over there? Got Mike, Leon, Christina, Dallas, Paco, June, Cody. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're at the half now. And they're going right into it. They're not taking no breaks, which I'm shocked. The players do have the ability to request a 5-minute concession or a 5-minute break in between halves. But they're going right back into it. They're going right back into it. But wow, this game is I don't know, man. This Shocker kid he's the real deal. I gotta give him credit. But Rehab, he came with that into the second quarter with that big run. Let's see if he sticks with it. And it looks like Shocker's obviously sticking with their run to the left. And he got stopped there.
Nice first half that we've had.
Rehab got to stop there, and he's running it back, flipping it.
We're going to see him when we kick it.
Yeah, wait to see.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 2nd and 5 now.
Oh, what?
Oh, wide open, complete.
He forgot to change his play. Wow. He forgot to change his play. He thought he was running it back.
Marquise Goodwin.
That's what I'm saying, man. When you come up against these running back players, hear me out. If you come against these running back players on Madden 20, these players will mess with your head so bad that they will keep running back plays thinking that they're about to break off a 70-yard gain for a run for a touchdown, making you think that you're going to stick with your defensive play, whatever it is, whether it's blitzing. In that case, I think it was an all-out blitz. And then this dude comes back with a deep ball down the field to a wide receiver.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30.
It's hard, man. It's hard competing in Madden 20. And like I said, these running back players, man, I don't know. This proves my theory. Like, these guys are unstoppable.
The Chiefs offense
come against
set to begin
somebody
this
who's a
drive.
masterful
They're down in this game,
running
a
back
chance for the offense
player.
to put something on the board, get some momentum here.
It's over.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
That was almost a pick six.
They discussed.
That would have been easy to get. Look at the.
This is where scripting comes into play.
Ooh, that would have easily been a pick six, man.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12
Rehab,
to 16.
he got lucky on that one. He dodged the bullet on that one, gents.
Kind of a starter or an
He
opener,
dodged the
whatever
bullet.
whatever terminology
But
they
let's
use,
see.
just something to get you off
I
to a
think
quick
what
start.
Rehab is going to do here, being 2nd down to 10, he's probably going to come back with some sort of slant.
2nd and 10 now from the
Nah, he's going all out again. He's going to come out with these OLB blitz. I knew it.
Oh, it's Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill.
When I say pick
He's
six,
picked off near his own 48.
that left side's wide open.
And into the end zone.
I said it to play it go. If he would have caught it last play, it would have been a pick six. And what happens? This man catches a pick six the next
Now goal
play.
for extra
Oh
point.
my goodness, Rehab. He's shooting for the
And
home
the
runs,
lead
man.
grows even larger here in the third
He's
quarter.
shooting for the home runs.
So
Wow.
they throw the pick
What
six,
a
they'll get
game,
another shot
man.
at it now as this one's
What a
in the air.
game.
This will be
Man.
taken short. And a nice return sets him
This
up.
guy's
pretty good
clicking
here
on
at the
all ends,
30-yard
but-
line.
You know, if it was me in this particular situation, and I'm not saying I'm better than these guys, which
The Chiefs offense
probably
about
far
set
from.
to begin this drive. And
But
they gave
if
up
I'm
the
in this
pick
case,
six,
and I'm in a
and now they'll
tournament
be
like
looking
this,
to
I'm
right the
definitely
ship
trying
here.
to chunk
Now, as
off
a
a bit.
quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just
I think he
because
might catch
after
that,
what
but
you
I'm
gave
chunking
up,
off
you can't be so cautious
a little
as
bit
to
at a
just
time. I'm
really
not going
take
for the
things
home
in,
run.
and now
Oh,
you're
that
not
was
going to play
computer.
loose enough, give your team a chance to score.
But like I said,
You
I'm
still have to
chunking
be
off a
careful,
little bit
because
at
those
times. Slant right
defensive
here.
guys, I know
Outlet
the
pass
reputation
here.
defense guys can't catch.
Just
All evidence to the
it did
contrary on that
eventually
last
hit with
possession, though.
a,
So how
potential
about
run.
that for a chain mover? They're
Outside
already
linebacker
down
blitz again.
inside the 40 now for first
Good
and 10.
catch.
Mahomes on target there
Tyreek
to
Hill,
Hill.
man.
And brought down,
You got to
but
get
not
these
before
running backs
they're
involved
inside the
too, man.
25.
I'm saying if
First down for
Rehab
the Chiefs,
has the
solid
ability
chunk of
to get
yardage,
these slant
17 on
routes
the
in the
play.
middle, right? and have his outlet, his wide receiver outlets go out, and then his running back flanking out. He can be picking up 10 yards at a time.
Mahomes now on first
Oh
down.
my, get him.
Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
I'm telling you, man.
Eric
He's like
Armstead,
doing these
his second
offside
sack of the
linebacker
night.
blitzes every
That's the
other
second
down.
sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they
But it
do
looks
their
like that
homework
one
as
was a
much as
screen, so
offensive
it was
guys do. They
everybody.
know how to beat the
Yeah, that was a
offensive lineman
screen
across
pass.
from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's
Second
been
and
pretty good at
18,
it all
what
game
Rehab
long.
won't do. I'm telling you, he got to start little bit at a time, little bit at a time. Chunk here, chunk there. He got to be cool, calm, and collective. He got plenty of time. I mean, the accelerated clock is off. Third
Pass
quarter,
protection
second
has
and
been a problem
18.
all night long
Calls
as they
the
come up
timeout.
facing second and a bundle.
Wow.
And the play clock about to expire, and
Early
he
timeout.
notices it and takes a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
Early timeout.
as they
That's,
burn
I don't know.
here
I think
in
that's
this
going to bite
third
him in the
quarter.
end if he
Pass protection has been a problem
somehow
all night
comes
long
back
as
into
they
this.
come up facing second
Let's
and
see.
a bundle. Mahomes going to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Another close user pick.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes
This
to
is
try
tough.
to shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe.
Oh, Travis Kelce.
Cannot connect.
You hear the call,
Wait, he dropped it?
but I just don't think so. I think
See, this is why I be getting mad at Madden, bro. This is why I be getting mad.
So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact.
Oh
but
my
I'm happy they
goodness,
kept
I
that
will be
flag in
so
the back
tight.
pocket. I guess they figure they got to
Are
start
you
taking some
serious?
chances. Here's a big
He got to
one
go
in
for it.
this
He can't
third
kick
quarter
this field goal.
As he'll go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's
Pick six.
intercepted.
Oh,
Picked off
Bruh.
at the 20. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
This
The tight
does
end
not look good,
Kelce
Rehab.
is the intended target.
I don't know. Y'all line it up in the chat. What y'all think, man? This is looking. Woo! Ooh! I would be so heated about that last play about Travis Kelce. I could have
The
sworn he
San
caught that
Francisco
ball.
offense ready to
I will
start
be
their
tight.
next
He's
drive.
running
The
into
last
left
time out,
again.
another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
It's nothing you can, bro. If you know Madden, when you come against these players, there's no. He's flopping. Look, he's just flipping the script. That's what and he's pushing
now
everybody.
for first and 10.
Bro, when you come against these Madden players that are legit running back players, and they mastered running with running backs in this game, there's nothing, literally nothing you can do to win games.
And he's going to take it in.
Yo, I'm going to have to talk to our partners. If Rehab sticks into this, you know, if he doesn't hit me up or league up on the side and say, yo, he wants to, you know, throw in the flag, I got to do something about this, man, because this man has earned it. There's nothing he can do, and I appreciate him being competitive and sticking in. But, like, you cut, bro, when these guys, these running back guys, when they, I'm telling you, and I've said it a million times on this stream, when they've mastered running with these running backs, there's nothing you can do to stop them. Nothing. You can throw 40 people out on the field, and you will not be able to stop them. They are beasts. They're unstoppable, and I give them props because they mastered the game. That's the whole point of the tournament. You join a tournament to win, and they mastered. They do it without cheating. They just mastered running with the running back, and I give them credit. That's hard to do, man. It takes a lot of man hours, a lot of time to do that, and Shocker has done it. He's a phenomenal player. Phenomenal player. So let's see what Rehab do here, man. He's down 6. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. If Rehab can stick with doing that chunks a little at a time, here and there. Let me get that 10 yards there. Let me get that 7 yards there. Let me get that 13 there, and then I'm gonna hit you with the 40, and I'm gonna get that touchdown. Rehab, he got to realize being in this predicament where every time, literally, when Shocker touches the ball, you know it's a touchdown. Running back, take it off, man, a little bit at a time. See, I respect this. You know, hitting with the little run plays, letting him get it thinking like, yo, he's about to break off a big one. I got to change up my defensive scheme to try to, you know, potentially stop that. Hitting with the slant route, 10 yards. Hitting with the outlet pass to Travis Kelce, 10 yards. And then hitting with the home run, 40, down the field. I think he's starting to realize it now, coming towards the end of the third period. But going into the third, he should have picked this up. So now we're at the end of the third, going into the fourth. He's going to need a miracle, man. He's going to need a miracle, and I think the miracle is he's going to have to somehow. You can't, but somehow he's going to have to get some defensive stops to try to make him, you know, get more possessions, obviously. But there's nothing he can do, man. Shockers, he's a master at running. Outside linebacker blitz. That's another thing Rehab he hasn't failed to realize. Like every play that he gets on the defensive side, it's going to come potentially with an outside linebacker blitz. So he has to pick plays where he's going to be able to get it out quick, whether it's an outlet pass to the running back. Here goes another big blitz. He didn't even have to show me, and I knew it was coming. That's what I'm talking about! Rehab! That's what I'm talking about! See? I'm coaching them to make sure they win the game. You play to win the game. That's what you do, baby. That's what I like seeing, man. This guy can't hear me, but he's hearing me. He can't hear me because he's in a party chat on PS4 and I'm on my stream, but mentally he's hearing me. You play to win the game. Hitting with that little outlet, little running back here. Do you hit him with the 40 and a touchdown? And he got a pick 6. But it's all good because he hit him with the 40 and a touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. See, he's starting to realize, but it's too late in the game. You're 4th down and 4 minutes left in the quarter. It's a little too late. And he's trying to onside kick, which is part of the rules because he's down. So let's see if he gets it. He didn't give him 10 yards. So now Shocker got good field position to make what? One running play for a touchdown. So, but I'm happy to see that Rehab is actually seeing and playing the way he should have went into the third period to play. He should have went in a little bit of chunks a bit at a time. Little bit of 10 yards here, 13 yards here, running play to the right 3 yards there, running to the up to a gap 3 yards, hitting with the 40 with a touchdown. This is the type of scheme that he has to provide and play against for Shocker because Shocker is doing nothing but blitzing plays. He's one of those players, hey, I'm going to try to leave my safeties in charge downfield, which they've been doing tremendously well. And it's been working out to his advantage, but Rehab needs to adjust his game plan to accommodate the type of potential opponent that he has. And the first half should have easily gave him the ammunition that he needed in order to approach the second half. This man is legit a running back player, and he does nothing but blitzes on defensive schemes. So obviously, if he's doing blitzes with the old outside linebackers, right? Obviously, the outside linebackers coming in, which means that the cornerbacks is going to have to play some type of medium coverage, which means if you do a simple slant route, you got 10 or 15 yards right there. So seeing that he did that the last possession, it's really, that really shows that he's, he's picking up his player IQ and observing what his opponent is given to him. But I think at this point it's too late in the game for him to rebound. But we'll see. We'll see. Final match of the Madden 20 Hall of Fame tournament, brought to you by ROM eSports League, partnered by HyperX. HyperX is our official headset provider of our league, and they are the partner that is sponsoring our first tournament of the Madden tournament, and you're giving $100 to the winner of this final match. And also learned today that they're going to be giving away a HyperX Cloud gaming headset to the winner as well. Ooh, that was a good run back by Rehab. Hey, I'm an Eagles fan. All right, full disclaimer, I'm an Eagles fan. I love comeback stories. We always the underdogs. So I love an underdog. So let's see. It's 12 to 52. So you'll never know. You never know. So we'll see. But HyperX is sponsoring our tournament here. $100 for the winner and a HyperX Cloud gaming headset, brand new, to whoever wins this tournament. We see here, Rehab is obviously starting out the drive, running back play, but he got to keep punching it. Got 3 minutes. 3 minutes is a lot of time, right? You get some defensive stops, call the right timeouts at the right time, get out of bounds when you can, stop the clock. You have an opportunity, but you see here he's you know, he got to bounce out to the outside. And I think here is where he's going to hit, yeah, he's doing some audibles. Yeah, man, coverage. That's when I would have hit him with the 40 and a touchdown. That's what I would have done. I would have hit him with the 40 and a touchdown on that play, because that was man coverage. It looks like he's doing man coverage again here. Hit him with the 40 and a touchdown. Way to stay in the pocket. Get out of bounds. Then he does do it. Now you go down to 2-minute warning. That's your first timeout, free timeout. And now you got 2 left. And I think at this point it's a done deal. So it looks like Shocker's going to be taking this if there's a miracle coming out of this one, which I highly doubt. It looks like Shocker is going to be our first official ROM eSports League winner. This is tremendously a huge day in our eSports League. We have our first official winner for our first official tournament in our first inaugural year for our league. So, looks like Shocker's going to be taking home the trophy, the money, and the headset. And we will see if Rehab is going to be sticking this one out. It looks like, you know, minute 27 seconds doesn't look like. So we got to talk to our partners, or I may talk to some of our staff as well. We may have to do something for Rehab, because Rehab, this man, this is a competitor. And I like how you just threw out of bounds there, because he didn't have no options. But this is, if there's esports fans out there who's watching our stream, and if there's scouts that's watching our stream, this right here, this is a prime example of a competitor. We have Rehab, who is obviously down and out of this game, and this man continues to stick into this game, and he continues to compete at a high level. He's not giving up, right? He's not taking huge losses. The last play, he just threw it out of bounds because he didn't want to take a sack. This man right here is a competitor, and we, as an esports league, we're going to be rewarding competitors, because that's what we build our league upon. If we have competitors, and there's another pick, and we see that Shocker, he just went to the lineman to get tackled. This is what we build our esports in our company, our esports league and our company on. Finding players who's going to be competing, competitors, not, you know, sore losers and quit games, mid-games, and things of that nature. These are the type of people that we look for in the esports league. And we cherish it. And we see that play there. Shocker runs it up the middle. He didn't do that not once this game, but he did it so he can get the clock running to run it out. This is the premier match that we want as an esports league. Competitors competing against competitors, and if you're losing and you end up losing, you still compete. But it looks like here they're going to call it wraps, and like I said, we're going to be talking to our league and to see how we can potentially compensate Rehab, providing the great content that he provided, even though he lost. He's still stuck into this, and this is what we cherish about the most when it comes to video games and esports leagues. This right here is the definition when you look at a competitor and the definition, and we see Shocker just picking up another 40 yards there. I don't know why. This is the definition of a competitor, Rehab, and I'm definitely going to make sure that we try to compensate him in any way. But that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a winner in our first esports tournament ever. And this is a big day. This is a big day. Let me just hit these guys up real quick.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check
This
us
is amazing
out at
content.
EASports.com.
293 yards rushing
The 49ers
from
get the
Shocker.
win here at home as we say
This is
so long
amazing,
from
man.
Santa Clara.
This is truly amazing, and I cherish every bit of it.
These are the Giants.
Super Bowl. You have that extra, and then you have all the scrutiny, all the
So that's it.
amount
We
of
have a winner.
publicity. It's got to be training.
We have Shocker taking home the. He's taking home the money. He's taking home the headset, and that's it. And I appreciate everybody who tuned in. I appreciate Shocker, the tremendous job that he has done to win this first tournament. I appreciate Rehab as well for competing on this high level. But I'm going to have to say, like I said, we're going to be talking to our partners. If not, I'm going to be talking to our staff at ROM eSports League to see how we can compensate Rehab, because that man competed all the way down to the wire. This guy was down 21-0. He could have easily put in the flag, right? But he continued to compete all the way down to the wire. So we're going to try to see what we can do for compensating him, because, like I said, when you look up the definition of a competitor, it's going to be that dude Rehab, because he fought it out all the way down to the end, even though he was down and out, and he still competed. So I'm going to have to say we're going to give our HyperX Player of the Game award to none other than Rehab. Rehab, he's from Wilmington, Delaware. Favorite team, Philadelphia Eagles. Other games he played is 2K, NBA 2K. So we're going to give him the HyperX Player of the Game. Even though Shocker won, we're still going to give it to Rehab, because that man is a legit competitor. He fought all the way down to the wire, even though he was out, down and out, and he's a legit competitor. And there's nothing you can say about his morale on competing on games. This man will fight down to the wire. But hey, let's not not give Shocker his credit. That man put on a clinic. He just completely destroyed Reaper, and he started out from the gate, coming out of the tunnels, running the ball, and he continued. He ended the game with 293 rushing yards, and that's something to be remarkable. That has to be some type of milestone, and certainly a milestone that we can set in our esports league. The most rushing yards in a tournament by one particular player actually goes to Shocker, and that man was a complete animal when it comes to running. And like I said it a million times throughout my stream. This is one of the biggest problems for other players when you come against a player. And I've had prior streams this week where I was competing online with other players. When I came against someone who was a masterful running back team playing Madden 2020, that's something you can't stop. You can't stop. And Shocker, he was that dude, and you can't do nothing about it. So, congrats to Shocker, our first ROM eSports League tournament winner, and I'm super excited to announce that he is our official Madden 20 Hall of Fame tournament winner, and he wins the $100. He also wins the HyperX gaming headset, Cloud, and he has the ability now to be invited to our $1,000 Madden tournament. You heard it here first. Our next Madden tournament that we're going to be hosting is going to be for $1,000. You heard it right. 1 with 3 zeros. 1,000 US dollars. And Shocker, since he's the first esports or first Madden winner of our tournaments, he's going to get an open invitation to our tournament for that $1,000, and he's going to be able to join our tournament for free for that $1,000 tournament. That tournament is obviously going to be player entry with a dollar amount, which is probably, we have not announced that yet officially with our partner. I think DX Ratio is going to be sponsoring that tournament, But I think we're having set a dollar entry amount for that. But look out for our announcement for that. But our next Madden tournament, we have not released the dates just yet, but it's going to happen this year. Madden 20 Hall of Fame tournament, and the series is more likely going to be in the fall. That will be a grand prize of $1,000, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first, $1,000. And Shocker is going to be invited to that tournament, and he's going to be able to enter it to win $1,000. That's a lot of cash, a lot of moolah. That's a stack in your pocket. That's a grand in your hand. That's whatever you say, how you said it in Spanish. I rehearsed this earlier, but I can't remember it now. That's $1,000 in your pocket. So I think it's what, 100,000 pesos equals $1,000. Well, wherever you said, it's $1,000. It's big money. So look out for that announcement. That's going to be open up to the public as well, and we're going to have a bracket on Smash GG. But for now, let's celebrate Shocker 360 winning the Madden tournament, Hall of Fame tournament at ROM eSports League, partnered by HyperX. So we appreciate everybody tuning in, and congratulations to Shocker and the competitive nature that Rehab continued to display throughout the whole tournament, the whole match, and not giving up. That's something that all players in esports should mimic, because that is a legit competitive nature. Even though you're losing, you're going to compete all the way to the end. You're not one of those guys to give up. So shout out to Rehab, and also Shocker. If you guys haven't done so, go follow him on Twitch. His profile, his content that he puts out is extremely, extremely good. Shout him out on Twitch. Like I said, his Twitch name, his Twitch handle is Shocker360. That's Shocker360. Go give him a follow on Twitch, and tell him that Brandon sent you from ROM eSports League. But he deserves a shout out. He put on a clinic, like I said, and this man was completely dominating from the start of the game all the way to the end. So shout out to Shocker, first esports winner for the Madden Hall of Fame tournament, partnered by HyperX. Like I said, I appreciate everybody who tuned in today on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. First tournament came to a wrap. Good content, and like I said, always being competitors in our league. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll check you guys on the next go around. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, and also YouTube. We're going to be doing giveaways all the way throughout the whole summer. So it can be headsets, it could be gaming chairs, it can be our jerseys that you guys see that I'm rocking here. This one is a special edition Black Panther jersey, but yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways this summer. So don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, to stay also on Twitter as well. We're going to be doing some exclusive merch giveaway on those platforms. So feel free to follow us on those to keep up to date, and also keep us on your mobile device as well on ROMeSportsLeague.com. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And like always, ROM eSports League, we're turning amateurs to professionals. Have a good night, guys.
ROM eSports League. ROM eSports League. ROM eSports League.